And it is day 5. Tonight is the ribbon cutting ceremony. Earlier today, I went and picked up another backdrop because this backdrop was already ruined. It was a brand new backdrop, but you can't lay these backdrops on its side. They actually need to be stored vertically. Okay, so the backdrop should be vertical because if you keep it flat, the paper gets damaged. Right here is, oh my gosh, I just realized I did something wrong. I'm wearing a t-shirt and I don't even have anything to change into tonight, but I'll figure that in the next 2 hours after I hang this up. I'm over here at Virak studio, and I just wanted to introduce you people. Look, hey, what's up, people? All right, so it's the ribbon cutting ceremony. We just kind of got started. I'm hoping, no, I'm not talking. I'm vlogging, and everyone's staring at me. So carry on with what y'all were doing. Carry on. I was just vlogging. Everyone's like, what? Pay attention. Hey, this is one of my moms.
Obviously, a lot of people love you. I didn't show up by myself.
All right. We got Ace and Sierra in the house.
How you doing?
Amada Gay Fusion.
We love you so much, and we believe in you. Whatever you're gonna do, we already know you're gonna do your damn thing.
Appreciate it. Oh, and Jackie's the one who started it all.
Yes. Cat.
Sierra.
Hi.
I hear that all day long. Sierra, like that, right? Hey. I got to introduce you to the lovely Cat Arias. Cat Arias. I can't even say Arias. Okay, what the hell? Yes, right? She saved me. Look, one of the tips she gave, she says, because I was about to get a $12,000 a month studio, and then she was like, "B, what the hell are you doing? How are you gonna afford $12,000?" I'm like, "I'll do workshops and stuff." She's like, "Have you taught a workshop?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "You want to start there?" And then she said, "Why get a big studio and make it look empty? Why not get a small studio and make it look big?"
Work your way up.
Look what we got here. Hey, yeah. So I appreciate Kat.
Proud of you.
So guys, thank y'all for coming out. Hello. Hey, sorry. Hey. Oh, Chris, I got Chris to come and follow me. I gotta show you this. So I did. Yeah, it goes along with my mission. So I appreciate you, Crystal.
Why do I feel like I just drove from like North Carolina to see?
Did you? It's Tavia all the way from North Carolina or Western Virginia. She turned redneck on us. Know what I mean? Oh, Western Virginia. I appreciate you coming out.
Hell yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool. So what are you gonna be? You have like, were you gonna just make each section like just able to do different photo shoots?
Exactly. I mean, eventually I want to do that as a computer lab. Okay. But I gotta make sure I got money from this place because this shit costs a lot of money to get this shit started. Y'all have no fucking clue. Y'all have no clue. Anyway, but yes. But I'm making my rounds.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All right, I gotta make a round. Look, this is the Crown crew. No.
Hey. Congratulations! This looks awesome.
Should we like bust a move?
What's that?
Yeah, we totally do like this.
Should we bust a move?
Oh, we got a dance studio right next door. So, hey.
Congratulations, Virak. We're so excited for you.
Woo!
I appreciate y'all.
Good job, dude.
Thank you. Oh man, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry, no. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hey. Sorry, push me out of the way. Y'all, look, it's one of my first models. Hold on, look. Let me tell you, it's one of my first models because when I was trying to like do photography and shit, and I was like, I want to try out this new camera. I put her thing. I was like, who wants to do a photo shoot? She was like, hold up, hey.
Hold us down for a photo shoot.
I was like, hey. Thank you for coming. Did I make my round? Oh my gosh, look, hey. Oh my god, what the hell? Hold on, I gotta stop this vlog, hold on. This is she, look, oh my god, all the closest people to me are like right here. She has been instrumental in setting so much of this up. I appreciate you. And look at these flyers she made, excuse me. Look at all these flyers she made. But man, so professional. The marketing manager, yeah. And Beatrice always a strong support.
Yes.
For over two decades.
Even last minute.
And what's crazy is the production studio. We've taken mostly cell phone photos up in here.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, we got These cats right here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Coronas, yes. We gotta get some more drinks. Crystal. All right, did I get everybody? I think I got everybody, right? What's up?
What's going on, man? Shout out to the homie Virak. You know, it's my B-day today. I had to come out and, you know, celebrate a lot of stuff.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, I think I got everybody. There were more people sneaking up in here and stuff. Whew. All right. And, oh, I can barely see, but my mom's here. Hi, Mom. And this is her friend Hannah's camera shy. And my mom's here. I don't think you see.
And part of the reason why I'm putting this vlog together is kind of to document the process of opening my own, well, ultimately opening my own photo studio, which is something I hope to do in the near future. So yeah, we'll see where we go. So right now, day one.
Oh, hey! Damn, I'm trying not to get all emotional after all that.
No cry. Just let it. Let it flow.
Hold on. Oh, damn, look, hold on. What's up, all? What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Hey! So I appreciate y'all coming out and everything, supporting the studio. Look, even my mama came out. Yay! I'm trying to get.
Focus on.
Here you go. Come on. You got this. All right. So I had a list of people I want to thank. So. So y'all have to understand, this is a big deal for me. It's not a small deal. Damn, I get emotional. All right, look.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's better for the video.
We do it all for the video. So I made that video because this is a big deal for me, and this has been like an overnight project. This is not something that I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and open a studio, right? It's something I've been wanting for a very long time. And it's not something that I just wanted, it was something that I worked towards. And I busted my ass to get this. And this is not even the, you know, this is a warehouse, right? This is a small little rinky-dink warehouse, but it's my rinky-dink warehouse. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when a 16-year-old gets a car for the first time, they don't care. They don't care they got a rusted panels and stuff. They just care they got a car. I mean, they might wreck it. They might get a couple months. They might forget to like change. They might forget to change the oil and stuff. But everyone who has a first car gets a second car, right? And let me tell you, I didn't know this girl Jackie, right? But I met her through Sammy. Where is Sammy? Right? Sam, I don't know if y'all, DJ Salo. Sammy and I, we actually went to middle school. I've known him since middle school. We went to middle school together. We kept shooting, and then all of a sudden, these photos got the attention of Ferocity. So, Kat, come up here. No, Jackie, where we can go with Jackie? Y'all don't know. Kat, man, y'all don't know. Kat changes lives. Y'all hear me?
Oh, we know.
Facts.
We know facts.
Y'all don't know. Kat changes lives. Kat changes lives. So I went out and tried to open a $12,000 a month studio. Yeah, I found a location, and actually I ran into Steve Roberts. Steve Roberts is another mentor of mine. So I ran into Steve Roberts, and he was the first person. I told him about my vision and what I wanted. And when I said that, you know what he said? He listened to me, he goes, okay, let's talk numbers. Is the location triple net? I'm like, what the hell's triple net? Right? And he started all talking, so he's in commercial lending. Or commercial real estate. So in commercial real estate, you know it, I don't. What you have to say is worth my time to listen to. So Steve Roberts was a huge thing, and he actually drove me to the location. He did the numbers for me, and he let me work underneath him to really look at the commercial space. And I was like, this is really cool, I want to do this. Right before I signed the papers, I get a Facebook post from Kat, yo, can someone take me to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning? I got you. I told her my plans, and I told her I'm open the studio, it's $12,000 a month. You know what she said? What the hell is wrong with you, V? She's like, I am struggling with a small studio, how are you gonna survive in a big studio? And she said, why don't you, like, how are we gonna make money? And I said, I don't know, I'm just like so idealistic, I'm like, let's do this, right? How are we gonna make money? And I was like, you know, I'll rent the space, I'll teach workshops. She goes, have you ever taught a workshop? I was like, no. She said, you probably want to start there. And Abraham is the only person that said, let me support your business. So these people were trying to go after my talent for their pocket. Screw that. How many of y'all have people that use your talent to feed their pockets? All of us, yeah? But Abraham was the first person that said, how can I support your business? Abraham is a good man. He runs a good ship. Whatever he has got going on around, y'all don't know. Y'all need to see this, especially Monday nights, bachata salsa beginners class. Wednesday, intermediate and advanced. Thursday night, beginner and advanced ballroom. Saturday, zouk. Yeah? You're welcome. Abraham had a studio. I didn't. I wanted one. So what he has to say is worth my time to listen. And guess what? One time when I was driving him home because his car was in the shop, we had a long conversation. He said, pull over. We got this thing's not going to be over. We sat at Ruby Tuesday, and he yelled at me. He told me things. Look, I don't take direction well. I'll tell you that. Ask my mom. I don't take direction well, right? But he said, if you want your studios to do this, you need to act now. Virak, you're not hungry enough. You're very comfortable, right? You are not comfortable. You're comfortable. You're okay, right? You're not hungry enough, so you're not going to try hard enough. So the next day, I bought a desk. He let me use his room to put that up there. And then one day, I get a knock at the door. Follow me. Took me to meet the people here. And this is how that happened, right? So I also had to mention Billy and Ricardo. They were here earlier. Billy and Ricardo, I've known them for like 20 years, and they've been a huge support in all of that, right? And through all of these things, through all of this stuff, I'm sorry, this is a very long story, but I want to document them. Through all of this, now where is Beatrice? Let's hear it for Beatrice. No, you get up here now. Beatrice, I've known her for over 25 years. And Beatrice has come to my help almost every single event. I was shooting an event that was 15 hours straight. She went, got me food. She literally cut it and fed me as I was working. All right? Before this event, I messaged her. I need this. I need a shirt. I was like, I need nails. I need this. She went and got them. Right? She is a ride or die friend, and I appreciate her more than she knows. Right? Because she believed in me, and I appreciate her so much. And then also Chi, you get up here too. I know you're filming. She designed those brochures. She stayed up late. Yo, she bought me a computer, y'all. What? And how fitting is it that one computer gets destroyed and another happens? She's a marketing manager, and she told me everything that was doing wrong with my marketing. But she is a marketing manager, so what she has to say is worth my time to listen, right? So these people have really supported me. Besu is also, he couldn't be here either. Besu, Steve Roberts, Billy and Ricardo, they couldn't be here. The people up here, I couldn't have done it without them. But I had to leave one more for the last. Which is my mom. Y'all have no fucking clue how hard this woman works. Y'all have no idea how hard she works without complaining. I complain. Y'all hear me. She does it without complaining. And she says, I just want to see my children successful. She raised 3 kids on her own, 3 good kids on her own. Let me tell you a story. There was a Powerball lottery for $90 million. And I did a vlog, and I was with her, and we were like, yeah, I said, if I win this money, it's gonna ruin me. It's $90 million. It's gonna ruin me. You know what my mom said? My mom said, if I win the lottery, do you know how many people I can help? Do you know how many people I can help? She works at the hospital. She worked at Sunrise. She has devoted her life to a life of sacrifice, a life of hard work, and I owe it to this woman. I owe it to her to work equally as hard. And I will dedicate my life to working hard because that is what she taught me. She always said, Virak, I just want to see you in a suit. I just want to see you in a suit. because it was a lot. And I've been very selfish, guys. Everything I've done in my life, I've attributed to myself. I've always said I've done these things, right? But then after I opened the studio, I wanted to make a list of people I wanted to thank, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't do this by myself. I did this because of y'all. All right? The people in this room, the people that are watching this, I did this because of y'all and y'all's belief. And the reason why I'm talking so much about this stuff is because I think that everyone here has a dream. I don't think anyone here wants to sit in 395 traffic. I don't think anyone wants to hear go through 495. I don't think anyone wants to talk to their boss about TSP reports. Right? But thank you for getting that. But we have to understand, like, what is it that's going to get us to fulfillment? My friend Crystal here, she drove 5 hours to come support me, right? And I'm glad Otis is here. Otis, you get to come up here too. This is Otis. Otis, y'all don't know Otis, he's not a dancer. Well, he kind of is, like that. Right? Yeah. Otis is a filmmaker, right? He makes Christian films, right? And early on, I was like, hey, I need to edit some footage. Can you show me? He was the first guy to teach me how to edit video. And then I used to bug him all the time. It's like, oh, Otis, hey, how do I do this? Hey, how do I do this? He'd be like, do this, do this, this. How do I do this? He was the one who first showed me how to edit video. I'm like, this is a lot of fun. Right? So I went out and bought a new DSLR camera. And when I bought that DSLR camera, I was like, this takes photos too. This takes photos too. And then I went online and I said, how do I get that little blurry background? And there was so much photography jargon. There's so much photography jargon that I didn't understand. He's a filmmaker. I don't have a film. What he has to say is worth my time to listen to. Right? But because of that, I continued to learn photography, and I did that on my own. I went to, y'all have no idea. Right? Right? Is that, the battery's dead? So y'all film this. Alright, I dedicate this to everyone who has a dream, and I give you the courage to pursue those dreams. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to quote from a wise philosopher named Cat Arias. Following your dreams is not always going to be easy, but it's always going to be worth it. Thank you guys. So it's 11:30. I just did my ribbon cutting ceremony earlier tonight, and I appreciate everyone that came out. So thank you guys for coming out. I want to run some footage of tonight's. Oh my God, I had too much Corona. I'm gonna run. Now that I'm talking, I'm like, oh, I can feel it now. Like, but I really appreciate everyone that came out, and I also appreciate the people that stayed. Right? Hey, right? So we just sitting here and just talking about life and stuff like that. Trying to drink and finish up all the stuff that the drinks and stuff that we had here, right? Get it, right? So I think today's ribbon cutting ceremony was a success.
Great.
Right?
Yes. It
Y'all,
was awesome.
I got emotional. But
It was beautiful.
y'all don't ever. That would be the last time.
Nice.
Y'all aren't allowed to see me like that ever again. But I couldn't help it because, like I said, this is truly a big deal for me, and I appreciate everybody.
Except when you rewatch the video.
No, I ran out of batteries on this, but so somebody's out there with I saw all these phones and stuff pointing at me. I'm like, damn, someone's gonna post this shit on Instagram or whatever. But whatever the case, I appreciate everybody. Like I said, this is a ribbon cutting ceremony because I want to get the word out sooner than later. I'm going to have my formal grand opening. Right? That's actually separate. My formal grand opening is not necessarily just for friends and family. It's for the general public because if I'm going to invite photographers and creators in here, I want to make sure that I present them the best stuff to further their vision. But right now, it's not at that stage yet, but it will get there. And I have a true belief that we'll succeed in that. Anyway, I'm going to be signing out. We are going to go home and get some rest and some sleep. Yes. And here's the thing. Don't forget, I actually still work at Crown Dance Studio.
I will be here tomorrow.
So tomorrow is a Wednesday. I have a 3 o'clock meeting. I have 3 private lessons. And then I'm also teaching. There's also bachata and salsa group class. Group classes at 7. So I still got that. But you know what? It's all about that. It's just part of the deal. I signed up for this. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. And again, let me shut up and go home.